Hey everybody, and welcome to the party! And in this one we're gonna be reviewing the new prize ride, the Italy GTO. And just like we do with the podium vehicle reviews, here we're gonna be going in detail about the vehicle, its performance, its customization, and basically if it's worth it, spending all the time grinding to get it. And with that, let's start with a 360 around this interesting looking vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, this vehicle was released in 2018, late 2018, which makes it about... well, you guys are making me do math. About 4 years old as of the making of this video. In any case, in terms of interactivity, this is what you can expect from the GTO. You can open the hood, the trunk, and both doors. That's an engine. And I'm assuming it's a V12, but don't quote me on that one, because I'm kind of stupid that way. Some other facts about the vehicle is it costs $2 million, which is a lot of money. It's a sports car, as you can probably see. And its real-world inspiration is the Ferrari 812, which I believe it's pretty obvious. And with the exterior taken care of, and I believe it looks fantastic, even with the stupid livery and pink rims. Let's jump in, listen to how the car sounds. We're doing this one take, and see what the interior looks like. And the interior looks interesting. Okay, and the car sounds. Mamma mia! Ooh, interesting. And with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs, but not before seeing what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. And surprisingly, it's an all-wheel drive car. Interesting. I would have expected a rear-wheel drive. Anyways, with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs, and on our way there, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of the GTO. Now, it should be mentioned that this has been on the podium about 2 years ago, but that's before I started making weekly videos, so I haven't really reviewed it. I made a video about it, but I haven't really reviewed it. So, basically to tell you how it feels, wow, the brakes are horrible. Basically to tell you how the stock version of it feels very snappy, is probably the best word I can describe to you. Wow. I am a horrible driver. Yeah, probably snappy is the best word to describe the vehicle. Acceleration is good. Top speed, from what I can tell, is very good. The traction is good because it's an all-wheel drive car, but the brakes are horrible. And also the man behind the machine is kind of bad also. But, hey, we're at Los Santos Customs, so let's see what we can customize on it. And as mentioned before, this vehicle is a part of the sports car category in GT Online. As for how much you can sell it for, and keep in mind this is a prize ride, you can sell it for almost $30,000, which is about $30,000 more than if it were a podium vehicle. So there you have it. As always, we're going to upgrade all the performance options up front. Okay, this is always good to see that we have 2 engine options. And next up we have the transmission. There we go. Turbo, yes please. And we're off to the front bumper option, also known as the front splitter. Okay, let's go with this splitter. And the rear splitter, kind of like this one. Okay, engine, we can change the engine block, I guess, for... okay, $1,100 in the garbage. No, thank you. Exhaust, we can customize the exhaust of the vehicle, even though it... correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the real car has a triple exhaust. I don't know what it's called, but I believe it looks like this, so we're going to be doing that. Hood catches. One thing that's really interesting for me in reviewing old vehicles is to see what level of customization they have, because usually old cars kind of bad at this. Wow, and with the stupid livery, I can barely see what I'm doing. Okay, let's go with this one, even though I'm not really sure what we're doing here. Livery, I can't wait to change this. Okay, these are all the livery options you can choose from. So we're going to be going with none. Mirrors. Alternate. Nah, I kind of like the stock ones, to be perfectly honest. License plate, you guys already know. We're going to be respraying the vehicle at the end. For now, let's just focus on the roof option and see what choices we have here. I kind of like this one. Let's see the side skirts. I guess it's gonna look good with the side skirts since we put a splitter on it. Whoops. Spoiler! This has to be said that it's the only visual customization option that has any impact on the traction and performance of the vehicle, so yeah, let's go with the most minimal one. Suspension, of course we're gonna slam it to the ground.
Now that's gonna be a
Transmission, turbo, wheels. Now this is something that I usually leave, but yeah, no way my car is gonna have pink wheels. Tires. Fukuru! Nah, actually kind of like the tires as they are. Window tint, we're gonna... yeah, let's go with the light smoke tint. And let's respray the vehicle. Now, usually when I do these things, it's for the podium vehicle and you guys tell me what color do you want me to make them. But since this ain't a podium vehicle, I don't have a pole. So, yeah, I'm gonna make the vehicle whatever color I want. And since it's based on the Ferrari, I think it just makes sense to make it red. Too bad candy red isn't available. That looks gorgeous. Let's go with the Reno red. Secondary color, something matte. Ooh. It actually doesn't look that bad. Even black doesn't look that bad, but let's go gray because the rims are gray. Trim color. Let's go. Do I dare go red here as well? Yeah, why not? And crew emblem. Of course, since it's the bullshit party mobile. And there we have it. We customized it. And here we are on the outside, finally. And yeah, in my opinion, the vehicle looks kind of good. If I can say so myself. As for the wow. As for the way it drives, I was gonna say it's probably not gonna feel different, but I can honestly say the acceleration feels much stronger. I haven't looked at stats about this vehicle because I don't like to do that. I like to give you my honest opinion of the vehicle, but I believe this is, if not at the top of its class, somewhere near the top. It feels fantastic to drive. It's very... ooh. It's very snappy in the way it not only does turns, but also accelerates, has traction, grip, all that good stuff. Brakes are... I gotta be honest, the brakes are the only weak thing about the vehicle. But other than that, the GTO is incredible. So, yeah, $2 million. I don't know if I'm gonna spend $2 million on it. Although, if it's the fastest vehicle in its category, it only makes sense. Customization, as you saw, was kind of okay. For 2018, definitely, it's okay. But yeah, I was not expecting to like this as much as I do. Wow. I'm kind of left speechless, which is not something that happens very often. Yeah, it's a good vehicle, guys. As for, it took me about, I'd say about 35-40 minutes to obtain it. And if you're curious to know what the challenge was, you needed to place top 3 in 5 series races. So it's kind of simple. So if let's see. Do I think it's worth to spend 30 minutes getting the vehicle? Yeah, I think so. Even if you're not into doing races, it's just a gorgeous looking car. Just look at it. Even with the hood off. Actually, especially with the hood off. It'd be gorgeous. So, I guess that answers the question. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. And I actually believe this is going to be the end of the video. And look at here. We are exactly where we started. A full circle, you may say. Bam. So, thanks to everybody that watched the video. Hopefully you found it informative. Go win it for yourself. Please like the video if you found it, well, if you feel sorry for me, basically. Subscribe and, yeah. Catch you all in the next one. Cha-ching. Now let's go find some friends.